Hey guys, just me again. Yeah, unfortunately StarCraft didn't go too well. The sound went fine, just the quality of the video, so I was and I've noticed like that even part 30 of FF7 is all screwed up. So I may have to scrap the Let's Play and just screw it, because I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna have to freaking start from way over, and I'm gonna tell you I ain't looking forward to that. But I'll tell you what I'll do. Instead of just like, you know, restarting my LP over, I'm just gonna start the game over, and I'm gonna go look for an older file anyway, and I'm gonna try and get past all that, you know, BS, and try to, I don't know, just like the next time I get a chance to, I'll just go there. Because I've noticed there's a lot of sound quality, sound issues that with Final Fantasy 7, so I don't know. I just hope that next time I get through it doesn't cut out. Because on Final Fantasy 7, even on part 30, it was like, okay, like the starting of the video was like 31. You got sound, but then it would cut out. It was like it was muted. That's just stupid. So yeah. And I was just thinking, you know, that with that sound being muted, I'm gonna have to restart that. But what's gonna happen is I'm not gonna restart the LP like I did last time, because that was this actually third of this is the third or fourth time actually we did this LP. The one when I first started the game, you know, from the very first one. I'm not gonna do it again because this is getting ridiculous. Because not if I'm nobody's happy, then what the hell's the point? And I don't want it to come up, but oh my God, dude, you edited wrong or something like that. No, man, I just pointing out that there's something wrong there. I did fine. I was talking and everything, and somehow it cut out. I didn't even know it until after I played back the video. I will check my videos to make sure they're well, before I, you know, whatever I can, before I just permanently leave it up there. I only do it once, because I want to make sure that the quality is fine. And I do it on other computers as well, because I want to make sure that everybody can hear it, that it is perfect, or not, well, not perfect, but, you know, enough for everybody to be able to enjoy it, and I have to go, oh my God, did you say anything? What the hell happened? Did you mute your mic? No, I didn't mute my mic. What happened is, after it goes up to YouTube for some freaking reason, it just, I don't know what goes on. I may quit using Google Hangouts. I was gonna quit anyway, but I'm still having a bit of issue with XSplit, and it's not that I don't know how to run it. It's getting the right resolution so that I can do things like, if I want to do, you know, like full screen games, especially when I don't have a choice in my room, like, you know, StarCraft. Now, campaign editing, you know, like when you create your own map, yeah, there's like no full screen on that where it's coming up here, so yeah, I have a choice on that. But it's when I go to actually play the game, no choice whatsoever. When I'm actually playing a custom map, whether it's mine or whatever's already there, I have no choice. It's always been that way unless I decide to do it off of 64. Like I said, it just sucks because, well, the controls. See, I have to have a gamepad in order to play it. My Nintendo 64 is down. I have a cartridge. I have my own. You know, otherwise I would. But then again, you don't get to. Like I said, you also don't even get to. You don't even get to make your own map. You don't get to sit there and, you know, you don't get to play the extension pack. I didn't know Nintendo 64 even had anything to do with StarCraft. Blizzard, the only thing I knew about Blizzard games, like, you know, World of Warcraft or StarCraft, was PC based only. I didn't know they had a cartridge. As a matter of fact, there's also World of Warcraft for PlayStation. Would you believe? Like, I don't understand that, but whatever. It's by Blizzard. Um, but originally, and the better copies, I would say, are on PC. But the problem is I'm having a lot of it's sound issues with fucking video quality. Unlike in StarCraft when I actually tried to do something on there. Yeah, that was just a test. Again, you gotta read the title. It was a test, okay? It was not an actual Let's Play or anything. I even on the title says the Black King does test. Does test. Part 1 of 1, meaning there's not gonna be constantly the same game. I will constantly do what I can to do a test every time I can that I can mess with the resolution or whatever I have to do to make it whatever. But I may have to wind up moving on to another PC that I have in order to even do half the recording that I need, because a lot of times I can do just fine. Like on Mystic Quest, I have there's no problems, no tearing in the recording, there's no, because during the actual gameplay, there's no actual tearing. When there's in the video, there's like tearing, on PlayStation, and due to a lot of shit like that, I can't actually do anything. I don't know. I might just, go and do it off of the actual console someday. But right now, Final Fantasy VII is put on hold, and I have to start soon. I can't use XSplit with fraps because, unfortunately, Google Hangout is becoming a pain in the butt to run. Now, don't get me wrong, I will be using it to, like, if I do other games, because PlayStation Emulator is having a lot of issues right now. I can run it by itself, no problem. If I record, big problem, because but not the recording part. This part when you actually upload, it's like the issue is that it just cuts off, and during that entire time it actually records it. But when you go to do it up to YouTube, it's done. And you get maybe the beginning of it, and then even of me, and then it just completely poof, it's gone. My sound quality, you don't hear me on the mic. I don't think it's because I've got music on. If they're doing that on their own, and because of that, then there's something wrong with you people. Otherwise, yeah, I made a decision. That's what I was trying to talk about in the other video. I put private. We got only about 150 minutes. I was gonna tell you guys, and I also made a promise that I wouldn't. So, yeah, unfortunately I had to break one of them. I can't keep both of them. I can't do it. There's no way to do it. It's dictating. You can't sit there and say, oh, well, I promised to tell you, and then turn around and promise not to tell. I gotta break one. So, here it is. I'm breaking the promise that I will be telling you. I said I would. I don't know, maybe in the future if everybody's gone and dead, and if I'm still around on YouTube, I don't know, we'll see. I might. I don't know. As of now, it's not gonna happen. It's too hard to do it right now, even if I don't know. I don't really see me doing anything in the future, to be honest with you. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. But all I can tell you is that if anything were to happen, I would have to be gone into hiding, because it would be too much for me to handle. As it is, it's hard enough for me to handle as it is. And it'll be a lot worse. I might come back someday afterwards, but I don't know. I'll never know. Because I'm gonna be around a long time. Long time to come. But then I may have a new body and you won't recognize it. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put a face on so you know it's me. But then I'll say, hey, this is my new body I just created, and whatnot. So, you know, my real body will crumble to dust. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna blow her up in the face. Whatnot. I don't know, that sounds cuckoo and whatever. I'll make it so let's not talk about it, okay? So, anyway, unfortunately, emulator games are going to be put on hold unless I can work it out that it's just probably just Final Fantasy 7 is going to be hold. I'm going to do like a test and see if it just ain't just Final Fantasy 7 because I've noticed it's only been through so far Final Fantasy 7 that I've had issues with, so I don't know. Not in terms of actually playing it or anything, it's after it's been uploaded to YouTube. So, I don't know what's going on. All I can say is that, you know, and I just got to watching some more Microscope. I was going to try to do some Mystic Quest, I don't know. Just got to confirm some more Final Fantasy 7, so check it out on this channel here, from my main channel. And it's split up, it's like, it's less than this, but it was the actual, lands in total are 29 something. And it gets about, I think it's like 14 for the first video, then it's 10 for the second video, second part, and it's chapter 5. Chapters 1 through 4 are already up there, and then now there's been added chapter 5. Like I said, I'm not really too sure how I'm going to do the other videos, unless I just put like, chapter, blah blah blah, even though I didn't really record it that way. That's not how I was doing it tradition-wise, because I had already set it up as it should. For the chapter on Final Fantasy 7, that's why there's chapters. Now, in terms of any other game, I'm not sure. I may just put in the parentheses or something that says blah blah blah. Episode. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Well, as we go along, because I intend to do those games as well. The only thing is, Final Fantasy 8 will not be complete, only simply because, I can't beat the final boss. I can get it up there, no problem, but beating it. So, I would have to truly try to do 100% that game, or almost anyway, like when Necroscope did. To even stand a chance, but otherwise I might as well forget. There will be cards I will be needing, but what I will do, like I said, before all that happens, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it off screen. After the fact I've already shown you, it's not that hard to get up the the final disc, disc 4. It's just not that easy to beat. Ultimately, I mean, I've looked it up on YouTube. I've never seen not one person be here without going in there and doing all the weapons. All the weapons have actually been done up, and I can go up here, no problem. But I had to fight at least one monster because it won't let me go any further without fighting it. And it's not that hard to get up to Ultimecia. It's really hard to get to the ship, the one ship that we're gonna find that you're on, because you have to basically know where the island is. I haven't a clue. I tried, failed miserably. So, what I'll do is I'll do it off screen, something, and show you like in a bonus video or something. I'll try to figure out where my airship will be, all that BS. So, yeah. Other than that, Final Fantasy 7 has to be redone, unfortunately. The only difference is that, and I don't have a problem with that, but I have a problem with restarting over the LP. Not gonna happen. No. So what I'll do is I won't do it on stream. I'll do it off stream, and then like in the next day or two, I might just like upload the fact that I'm there, and then we can just get on with the game. I don't know. It's gonna take me a long time to get up there. I don't know. So basically, with that said, I just need to try this. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not trying to necessarily blame YouTube or anything, or completely blame it, but it's just so far only on my, PlayStation. Final Fantasy 7, I've had problems, so it'd be a while before I can upload again. So on Final Fantasy 7, Adventure Quest will be done before Final Fantasy 7. I guarantee it, because it's a much shorter game. Now, I intend to do other games. I have a lot of plans from you to probably piece that will not be shown. I will not tell you what they are, because that would spoil it. And yes, we've got Princess again. She can do this. I can't let her out at night because, and I really want you to get sleep, and I can't blame her. I mean, you know, she's tired of them jumping over each other and everything, and I don't blame her. I'm not gonna fault her for it. But what I will do is I'll lock her up at night, let her go and do the day, and once she leaves, I'm just let her roam. And, well, saying that if I do get another place, it'll be the same old stuff anyway. I have to lock her up and everything in the bedroom, because it'd make it easier to open the door when we go get groceries, so that, I mean, heck, I can let her roam while I'm, like, leaving or whatever, and then when I come back, I need to hurry up and lock her up, and then, from there we can just say, yep, we're locked up, and then we'll let her right back out, so we're going to get groceries, and then, I mean, I suppose I could just wait till after I put the groceries away or whatever, and now I don't want to get them just in, that's what I did before. If I were to go by myself, I really go by myself. I don't know if I will be taking, someday when I actually do go, but I get a chance to go by myself. Well, I do. When I do to go where I'm do be alone, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what the future's gonna be like. All I can tell you is that, it may change from what I'm telling you. I don't know. That's the part that I'll never know. I may be drunk, I may not. I don't know. I hope I don't ever get drunk. But, with actual alcohol or anything, I'd rather put the taste in the beer or whatever. It's like a red light on my damn TV. Oh, it's my man down there. Oh, that doesn't sound right, but it's this thing right here. Little thing you can pick up at Walmart. To the top of the head. Because I can't pull it out, so now we have to take it out of the USB port. I don't want to do that. Yeah. Other than that, I thought, Resident Evil is on hold. As far as I'm aware, I don't think it's gonna matter what order we put Resident Evil, because you don't get to load up save files from onto there like you do with Golden or any other games I know of. I think there might be other games, but I don't know them. So, hey girl, I'm not doing that. But the only ones that I know of is Suikoden, where you once you beat the game with all the 100 stars of Destiny, it where you can load it. Say you want to load from there. I don't know if there ever, but except that Final Fantasy 4, I never did get an option to load save data from there. I got options from Suikoden Tactics to load data. Suikoden 5, actually that one didn't do it either. Yeah, the combat style sucks. If I wind up if I wind up marrying my sister in that game, which I hope I don't, I don't believe in men on women and incest shit. I don't believe in lesbian incest shit or whatever kind of shit. Yeah. I don't care. It's just my beliefs. Don't be dissing on me just because of my beliefs. Darn it. Stupid thing. In terms of what's playing, I'm gonna do like a bill about 3 minutes. Let me just get readjusted. And I'll see you again in about a few minutes if you're keeping up. Check me out on my main YouTube channel. It's on my bill. It has a picture of Goku in black. I don't know if you recognize that, but it's a black cartoon character. Only one on there. I would show it. I'd have to get it off my TV. I'm not hooked up to my TV right now. Other than that, look up for this from the Eagle. Should be down there. If not, it'll say the Black King. I'm gonna make a picture, I believe. Random. What do I have on my channel here? Let me Right, the Black King up your gamer random. Okay, that's what you're looking for. Okay, I would link the username. I don't know, someday I might do that. All right now, I'll tell you what. Once I get things settled and everything, I'll start linking stuff. That way, there you guys can go. Oh, okay. But just for future reference, because I'm not gonna do this with every episode, but some of the episodes I will. But for the future, it's on the side, on the well, it's on the right side of the screen, even though it looks opposite on my side here. Okay, I'll just do it like this. So yeah, that's the way it is. It's gonna be on this side of the screen. If this is my left, looks like I'm on my right side, but I'm not. So this is my right side, and I'm opposite on the camera. So, yeah. Yeah, this is perfectly good. I'm actually doing a diet. But yeah. Ever since my mother's passing. Hopefully that one that lasts. I've been on a diet before. It lasted long. Sometimes it lasts a month. Sometimes it lasts less. I don't know. Anyway, this has been DVD KMP for the games and the DVD KMP for the vlogs. The Black King on my main channel and DVD KMP on this main channel for vlogging. Or the Black King for my LPs. It says 2D King and Evil by underneath. Bill says bye, and I put up on the Bill for Black King. Anyway, the Black Death King, that's professional. Yo. Peace out, y'all. You're long and prosper. This is all the time we have for this episode, and we'll catch you next time. And we'll talk about some more bullshit. Anyway, I will see you then, and happy holidays, and For all you out there who have the same kind of problem that I do, if you don't have a mother, and you're on your edge of adulthood, my condolences to you. I've always had condolences for you. Sorry I never really put in a video, but it's always been condolences. I never really had a chance to really record it, so. My condolences to you. I mean, I wouldn't know what it's like, but you know, this is the first time I've actually had the experience of my actual mother passing away. But you know, that's irrelevant to that. You don't need that to know what it's like to feel that. See, I wouldn't know. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, she passed away. And I know she has, but if she had, I would have known what I would have done. And I am exactly right there now because I know what I'm going to do. Even since this began, I just don't know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to plan on doing for LPs and everything. It's just, without her. Alright, you guys, I'll catch you later. Bye. Talk to you later.